I finally took my first shower since the breakup. Today is the 6th. We broke up on the 4th, and I'm a daily shower type of girl.
Sure, Jan.
And Feline did give me permission to share as much as I want. And that kind of shocked me, to be honest, because she is very private. But she knows this is also something that I'm going through. There are a lot of rumors happening, which I do understand, because like I am being like kind of vague to protect Feline because I love her a lot. But there are a few things I want to clear up. People saying like she broke up with me. No. People saying that it's because she's poly. No. Like people saying that she's in a relationship, another one, like found someone else. No. None of these things are true at all. Feline is a great person, but I feel like I wasn't happy because there were things that were happening, and I know she wasn't happy, and mutually this has been something that we have talked about breaking up, trying to fix things. And it's hard when one person fixes or tries to fix things more than the other person. And like, I don't want to point fingers and anything like that, but a lot of people think that she's leaving me because I didn't get weight loss surgery, or because of my weight, or because of that. No. I know it's probably easier to believe, but for the first time in my life, I understand the saying, sometimes you need more than love, or sometimes love can only take you so far. Sometimes love isn't enough. Because I am absolutely and utterly in love with Feline, and she is absolutely and utterly in love with me. Yesterday was very hard for her. She has not drank in over a year, because when I stopped drinking, she also stopped, and she got extremely drunk yesterday, and I had to take care of her. I was very worried. There was a moment where I almost called 911 because like I didn't know what to do. But we both agreed that there is no more alcohol to be coming in this home. She regrets drinking that hard, but she is trying to numb her pain. She is hurting too. She doesn't want to lose me, and she just regrets things. And this is probably like, I'm an immature person, you guys know that. I'm very childish at heart, and I do childish things, but this is probably one of the most mature things I've ever done, and it is ripping me to pieces. It's ripping me. Like when Feline looked at me today and she was crying, and I was just like, what's hurting you the most? And she said, I honestly thought it was you. And what she meant by that is like, through our whole relationship, like we had plans of getting married, and we even had a venue picked out, and you know, I was never ready for that proposal, and I've talked about that before. And a lot of people were confused because marriage is something I've always kind of talked about, and it's because of the problems. But it was still something that I did want with her. If she worked on herself and we were able to grow together, that is something I wanted.
Well, you did grow together, just not in the way you wanted.
That saying says, like, love isn't enough sometimes. Love isn't enough. And that is like the most mature way of looking at some things. I've never understood it before, that two people could be so in love with each other but still not be right for each other. Like, this has been like the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. Like, sometimes love isn't enough. And it's like, I look at everything I've been through in my life, and this hurts me the worst ever. I have random moments where I'm just like completely numb. Completely numb. And then I have other moments where my heart hurts so bad, it makes me feel like I'm gonna puke. Like I literally feel physically ill. And I know Feline's feeling the same way.
That's called a hangover.
And it's just, I have to keep reminding myself why I'm doing this. And it's so freaking hard. So freaking hard. And there's just so many steps that I have to take now. And it's like I'm hurting more for Feline than I am for myself, because seeing her this heartbroken, like I've never seen this side of her, and I just want to like hold her and kiss her and love her, and I know that I can't. I know that I shouldn't. And she slept on the couch again last night because I don't want to sleep in the same bed as her, because I need to detach myself. And she kept saying how badly she wanted to come crawl into bed with me, and I'm just so glad she didn't. Like, I'm so glad she didn't, because I would have caved. I want her to be fully happy, and I want me to be fully happy. Like, Feline has worked so hard. Like, she is one of the most hardworking people I've ever known. Like, so many people have this like misconception of her, like she don't pay bills, she don't do this, she don't do that. That's bullshit lies. Like, that's just all made up for the entertainment by reaction channels. Feline is the most giving person, and she holds her own. She holds her own. She even holds me sometimes. Like, you know, I'm not really someone who needs help financially, and I'm grateful for that. I'm very, very grateful. But like, you know, the whole weight loss surgery thing, and like, I'm just like such a very giving person where I'm like, oh, you don't have to like pay for rent, it's totally fine. And she's like, no, literally paying for half. I'm paying for all half of the bills. Like, she's just the most hardworking person, and it's like, I don't want her to be hardworking just to fucking pay rent. I want her to be able to live, and to live her life, and to explore the world, and I cannot give her that right now. I can't. I'm not perfect by no means. Like, Feline wasn't fully happy either. I have a lot of freaking shit that I have to work on. Like, look at me. I can't travel with her right now, and I want to give that to her. I want to be able to give that to her, and this is the only way that I know how to do it. These next like 3 to 5 months, 3 to 6 months, there's a lot that I have to do. There's a lot I have to do, and I have taken a few steps already, because I am going to be moving, and it's not going to be like right off the bat, because I am very obsessive. I had to move into this apartment very quickly. It's a little different because this apartment is about 2 hours away from where I was living before, but where I will be moving is in a completely different state. It's gonna take me a couple days to even get there. And I'm very obsessive in the sense of I need everything to be perfect. I want to get rid of a lot of the things that I own, whether that be Goodwill, whether that be selling. I kind of want to just like purge a lot of stuff. This isn't like a messy breakup. Like, she wants to be there to help me, and I want her to be here, and I want to spend as much time with her as I can, like as a friend. And I know that she feels the same way, and I know that we're both hurting, so we're both being very like fragile with one another. And yeah, like, I seem level-headed right now, but I bet you $1 million freaking dollars at the minute I click this off, I'm just gonna be bawling my eyes out again. You can love someone with every single part of you, but know that it's just not the right time. It's not the right time for either of us right now. And I know that, and I think that's the part that hurts the most, is that we could stay together, but it was hurting being with her. That's really all I want to say about that. I want to try my hardest to get back into like vlogs and stuff, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Like, hi guys, look at me eat my cottage cheese and mustard. Like, that feels so fake to me.
Oh, that's so hard. I hate it. I hate it.